one last time.
Hi, welcome to Volume 1 of Media Mixtape. We're Sylvia and Joe, two of MeFor's Chicago reporters. And Media Mixtape will bring you quotes, quips, and commentary about queer Chicago events and beyond, all set to a topical playlist.
Typically, we'll discuss news items, trends, entertainment, and politics. But as this is our first foray into creating a video podcast, first let us introduce ourselves. I'm Sylvia, California transplant, NPR addict, hopelessly neurotic, and keeping the U.S. Postal Service in business by writing letters to her girlfriend in California.
It's really true. It's a little pathetic. No, it's cute. My name is Joe, and I'm from the land of cheese, Wisconsin. I enjoy shaking my booty to electronic music of both good and bad varieties.
Yes.
And I'm very addicted to caffeine, and I spend more time than I care to admit on the red line, commuting to my day job and boyfriend. Get a lot of reading done. It's nice.
No misconnections?
No misconnections. What's going on there? Anyway, we are the G and the L of the LGBT spectrum, and hopefully along the way we'll be able to bring in some other guest stars to the program, other representatives of the ever-growing acronym of friends and allies in our community. So, what we've come to talk to you about today, we've got some
Right now we're focusing on the positive.
best sign. And that is?
Obama is our president. That's pretty positive.
Absolutely.
It's about time.
But, I don't know, my life isn't perfect yet. I thought that once the election happened and W was out of office, you know, the unicorns would come raining down, and when is that happening?
They're also in the unemployment line.
Well, I guess it's just the way it is.
Yeah, downsizing.
Mm-hmm. So our economy does still suck.
Still sucks. But, again, we're focusing on the positive, and there is good news. California Supreme Court has agreed to hear oral arguments in the case challenging Prop 8 starting in March.
Well, it's really good. Let's keep our fingers crossed for that one. And, something that's been on my mind a lot, at least since yesterday in particular, is Rachel Maddow. This woman needs to be the president of the universe. I mean, I love Obama, but Rachel Maddow.
Do you see her?
Just the other day, I was watching Martha, as I do every day.
You shouldn't admit that to too many people.
Yeah. But, the woman has street cred. She's been to prison. She has a whole frickin' empire. I think she could beat Oprah in a fight. Anywho, Rachel was on the show, and it was just great. They made carrot soup. There was a drink recipe, and they talked about Blagojevich, that wonderful former governor now of our state.
Also a positive.
Also a positive. No more sketchy governors.
With bad hair.
And with bad hair. That's his greatest offense in my book, the Bush. I didn't like it, but yeah. So it was really fantastic, and I fell in love with the woman. And I
liked her first.
Okay, well, at any rate, we both love her. And Rachel, if you're watching this, call us. Be in touch.
Also, why I love Rachel Maddow is that she does a State of the Union drinking game every year, and I may have participated in it for the last 3 years running, all of which I was legal for, so I would have been doing it earlier.
Number 4 is coming. And yeah, Valentine's Day is coming up.
Mm-hmm.
I know you're very excited about it.
It's for the first time ever. I'm usually not. I hate the commercialization. I hate nuts. And those little heart-shaped boxes always have something with nuts in them,
Or
and
a
they
coconut
surprise
sneaks
you.
in there.
Oh, I love coconuts. Don't like the cherry though.
Funny how that works out.
Funny. No, but I have to be excited this year because I like the excuse to be romantic. I like the sentiment behind it. And I definitely have a reason to this year because my girlfriend from California is coming, and I think that's plenty of reason to get worked up for Valentine's.
We should have a double date.
Okay.
Yay. Yay.
Way to pressure me into that.
I just have to ask you these questions on camera. But anywho,
We don't actually like each other
no,
otherwise.
we this is the closest we've sat in like. Anyway.
So are you excited about Valentine's?
Yeah, I think it'll be fun. I haven't actually been dating someone during a Valentine's for a while, so we haven't even talked about plans yet. I'm sure you two have an itinerary.
We
But-
actually don't either.
I don't know. It's gonna be really fun just to relax, and maybe we'll just make dinner and hang out because we've both been really busy, and it'll be fun just to reconnect. And that's what Valentine's is really all about. It's not about cards or gross coconut chocolate.
Thank you, Charlie Brown. So that's it for podcast volume uno. Stay tuned next time. It'll
Yep.
get bigger and better, and that's the way we like it.
Yep. So keep it queer, Chicago.
Last time.